Good evening, my friends. Today, I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share today, even though I'll be honest, I'm not feeling it. I've been I've been getting beat up, man. Um, you know, but it doesn't matter. I got nowhere else to go, and the last thing I want to do is is pretend that my circumstances give me a right to not continue to share the goodness of God that I've been convinced of. So, being convinced of that, I'm going to continue to share despite my negative attitude out of Romans 4:18 and 19. And speaking of Abraham, it says, against all hope, Abraham believed in hope that he might become the father of many nations, according to that which was spoken. So shall your seed be. And being not weak in faith, he considered not his own body, now dead, when he was about 100 years old, neither yet the deadness of Sarah's womb. And I'm just going to stop there, but I want to focus on this. Against all hope, who against hope believed in hope. Against hope, he believed in hope. And then this part where he says, and not being weak in faith, he did not consider his own body, which was dead. And I think it's important for me to see that because, like Paul says in Romans 7, who shall save me from this body of death? You know what I mean? And in a sense, Abraham was hoping for a resurrection in himself, right? His body was dead because he was 100 years old and he was supposed to have a child. And I think this is just an example for us. For me, this is the way I take it, that he did not consider his own body, even though his body was dead. Against all hope, he became the father of many nations. Like Paul says in Romans 7, who shall spare me from this body of death? Like when we see in ourselves nothing good, our bodies are dead, right? Like there's no hope in ourselves that anything good's gonna come out of it. Like when I look in myself, I lose hope, because I get mad. You know what I mean? I get bitter. I get angry at God over foolish things. And it's just like I don't know how he has not killed me. You know what I'm saying? And but his grace is sufficient some way. And no matter what we see, like no matter how hopeless it seems to me, I keep hoping. I have no other option but to hope. You know what I mean? And I have to continue in that hope of God's grace and his mercy and his love for me, and that his grace is sufficient and there is hope, even though it might not seem like there is any hope. you know Against all hope, we must continue in hope. When the world says, when circumstances say, when your mind tells you, when your family tells you, when your peers tell you, when when everyone else is saying, give up, there's no hope. Even your own mind is telling you that. That is when you must cling to the Lord in hope. Even if you see death at work in your body, sin at work in your body, don't give up. Don't stop hoping, because we shall receive the promise if we don't let go and we hold on. Because how can we keep ourselves from sin anyways? It's God that's doing it. So let's not consider our own bodies that are dead. Let's continue in hope against all hope, so that we can join the father of many nations, and be his seed